Hi guys, this is Lyndon at Proactive. I'm here talking to you today because after our last webinar, a lot of you wrote in to share that you've been struggling with feelings of panic. And that makes a lot of sense given all the fear that's in the air with COVID-19. So I'm following up today to teach you some tips and tricks for being able to respond to panic. So today we're going to learn the TIPP skill from DBT. So TIPP, T-I-P-P, is basically an acronym to help us remember a core set of strategies for reducing high arousal really quickly. So let's get started. So the T in TIPP stands for temperature. Basically, we humans have what's called the mammalian dive reflex. And it gets activated when this part of the face gets cold. And this reflex basically drops our heart rate and respiration really quickly. In fact, it's so effective that we say if you happen to have any type of heart condition, check with your doctor before trying this skill. If you want to use this skill, you're going to fill a bowl full of cool water. You want it to be warmer than 50 degrees, so make sure it's cool but not cold. And then you would submerge your face up to your hairline and hold your breath for about 30 seconds. You can take your face out, repeat 1 or 2 more times if needed, but this skill works really quickly to cut through panic. The I in TIPP stands for intense exercise. Basically, when we get kicked into a fight or flight response, our muscles get so much energy stored in them. And so by doing intense exercise, jumping jacks, burpees, high knees, sit-ups, we help to discharge all that energy and just re-regulate our system again. Now, the first P in TIPP stands for paced breathing. This is where we do really slow, deep belly breathing. In for the count of 5, out for the count of 7. So slow that you're really only taking about 5 or 6 breaths per minute. And it's important here that the out breath is longer than the in breath. The out breath activates what we call the parasympathetic nervous system. Basically, you guys just need to remember that that means it's the brake pedal for your fight or flight response. So breathe for 1 or 2 minutes, maybe using counts to help steady your attention, and that should help re-regulate your system. The final P in TIPP stands for paired muscle relaxation. And this is where we tense and then release different muscle groups. Basically, when we get activated, our whole body gets tense. And so we want to start to train our mind to recognize the difference between tense and relaxed. If we can get our body to calm down, our emotional state will calm down too. So the way it works is we start with one area of the body. Let's say it's the hands. And we tense, just tense enough that we can tell that the muscle is activated. We're not trying to strain here. We breathe in. And then at the top of the breath, we say relax, and we exhale, and we really focus our attention on the sensation of this tension draining out of our muscles. And then we move on to the next part of the body. So maybe it's the arms. Relax. And we progressively go through the whole body, just helping those muscles release and let go. And this is a great one to pair with paced breathing. I hope these tips are helpful. If you'd like a guide for paired muscle relaxation, go into YouTube, type it in. There's lots of people doing guided free recordings of this skill. Hope this was helpful. I'll see you guys at the next webinar.